Hi there, I'm Mickie Giacomini, and today I am sharing part one of my estate planning series. And today's topic is create an inventory. Now, I know you may not think you have enough stuff to justify estate planning, or maybe you do and you just don't want to deal with it. But doing an inventory is a great way for you to get an idea on the different tangible and intangible assets that you have. So let's start off with tangible assets. When we're talking about tangible assets, we're talking about different things, things that can be touched, right? So those could include real estate, and by that I mean like homes, buildings, land. Could also be vehicles, and when we're talking vehicles, we mean like cars, trucks, motorcycles, snowmobiles, yeah, recreational vehicles, even boats. Yeah, even that canoe you've had up in the rafters for all these years that you thought you would be in every weekend when you bought it and you haven't seen it in years. Yeah, that thing too. So you can inventory that as well. And also collectibles like art or trading cards, even those Pokemon cards you've had in the rafters, and antiques or coins, all kinds of stuff. And then also other things that are personal to you, personal possessions. Maybe you have a special ceramic bowl that's been handed to you or handed down for, oh gosh, hundreds of years, and you want to pass it on. Inventory it. Okay. Now let's talk about intangible. Intangible items and assets are things you really can't touch, but they're there, like bank accounts or certificates of deposit. You can touch these bonds, right? So, savings bonds, that sort of thing. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, retirement plans. That's something to make sure you take a note of. So, you're talking like 401ks, pensions, IRAs, that sort of thing. Life insurance policies. If you're an owner of a business, like I own businesses, and so that's something that's important for me to keep note of. So if you own a business, even if it's a little side business, hobby business, whatever, make sure you note it. And also, here's one that a lot of people forget: health savings accounts. Yeah, make sure you list that down as well. Those are important assets that you should be taking inventory of. Okay. Now, also, when you are making these notes and you're doing all these inventories, also note your liabilities. That's important. People, whoever might take on, your belongings, or you're taking care of your dealings after you've decided to dearly depart, they need to know what you're leaving behind. And liabilities are often part of that. So list out your debts, your mortgages, your lines of credit, those kinds of things, and that will help. If you have other things, like especially like liens, if you have a lien right now on your property, please list that out too, so that they're not caught unaware. That's happened to clients of mine, when some of my estate clients, when they have inherited a property or they've taken over as the designated trustee or the executor, and suddenly they find out that, oh, there's a lien on this house, and now we can't sell it because of that, or we got to figure out what we got to do in order to clear the lien, or can we sell it with the lien and take care of it in escrow? So these things are important. Okay. So as always, I want to remind you that this is just meant to be some background information, should not be considered legal advice, just some helpful hints from me. All right. Thank you. And next time we will bring you part two of our planning checklist.